When I first like started to officially cheat, right? It was like an old lady, like a real old lady. Like it put my guards all the way down, and I went in pretty much. Take off your clothes, take this off. Lay flat, got a massage.
Please tell us more.
He told me like turn around, and then when I turned around, she said, "I'm like, what do you mean?" She was like, $40, baby, $40. I gave her $40. She gave me a hand job. And from that moment on, I was literally hooked.
A hand job from an old lady. That's all it took. First of all, who asked you for this TikTok testimony? You created an account to help women level up after cheating on your wife for 5 years. 5 years. In 5 years, you had at least 950 happy endings at the minimum of $40 each. If I'm not wrong, minus tip, you spent $38,000 of your family funds on hand jobs and infidelity, and you're talking to us. Hey, what? Then your wife forgave you, probably because of your 4 children, and you suddenly feel like you have earned the right and credibility to speak to women. Not terrible husbands like yourself, but women are your target audience. What bothers me most is not even the cheating, it's the audacity. Because instead of sitting down and saying, man, this is how I failed, this is how ego, entitlement, and access ruined my life, you chose to pivot and speak to the women. Bro, you're bold. You don't get to teach women about love and respect and power. You don't get to coach loyalty when your marriage was a double life. You don't get credibility just because you finally confessed. Bro, accountability is the bare minimum, not a badge of honor. Confession doesn't equal qualification. You don't get to talk to us. You know that advising men would require accountability. It will require you to confront yourself. But you're like, nah, let me go for the other gender. Women don't need another man explaining relationships while being a cautionary tale. Women don't need wisdom from men who outsource discipline and call it temptation. Women don't need healed men aesthetics when the damage bill is still unpaid. I don't blame you. I blame your wife that was praying for you and forgiving you instead of making you suffer. What rubbish.